Remember from last year that Shakespeare can be really difficult to read and to understand. So this is my effort to help you, particularly when we're not in class together and you don't have me to answer questions or to go through it with you. So you should use this and go back and watch it as many times as you can in order to understand. So we're in Act 1, Scene 1 of the play Macbeth. And at the beginning of every single scene, you'll notice that there are stage directions. So to start off, it says that there's thunder and lightning, and then enter three witches. Every time we see the witches in this play, there's going to be thunder and lightning. So think back to the beginning of A Tale of Two Cities, where Mr. Lorry is traveling in the middle of the night, and it's foggy and cold, and we said that that established an eerie and mysterious setting for the novel. Same is true here with the thunder and lightning. And what's cool about this website is it reads the lines out loud for you so you can hear it. So let's just take a look.
When shall we three meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won, that will be ere the set of sun.
So what you probably just noticed is that the witches are rhyming, and the reason that they do this is it's supposed to mimic a spell. So think about movies with witches where you've seen spells being cast, Harry Potter, something like that. The rhyming comes from Shakespeare. So these witches are planning on meeting again, other than this time that they're together right now. And it says they're going to meet when the battle's lost and won. So when you hear that, you should be reminded of what lit term that we've already talked about this year. I hope in your head you were just thinking paradox. It should remind you of it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. So for somebody in a battle, somebody's the winner and somebody's the loser. So these witches are planning to meet again after the battle. So after one side loses and then one side wins. And they also, you'll see in a sec, talk about the fact that they're going to meet Macbeth. So they haven't met him yet, but because they're witches, they know that Macbeth is going to come and meet with them. So here's the second part.
Where the place? Upon the heath, there to meet with Macbeth. I come, grey Malkin, Paddock calls, anon. Fair is foul, and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air.
Okay, so this here is the play's major paradox. So in order to understand this play, you need to understand fair is foul and foul is fair, and how giving us this at the very beginning, this is Shakespeare's way of trying to set up the entire play for us. So first of all, it's a paradox that you probably recognize. So whatever is good is actually bad, and what's bad is good. So everything in this play, everybody that we think is good is actually bad. So spoiler alert. The other thing that's important about fair is foul and foul is fair is its equivocation. So this term means intentionally speaking in order to confuse. So on purpose, the witches are trying to be confusing. And we see this play out throughout the rest of Macbeth as well. So that idea is really important. So kind of write that down or keep that in mind, because we will come back to it over and over again. All right, and that's scene 1.